About what?
What do you think about the race?
I mean, it is like a prelim, you know. Obviously, Nagus was the class of the field. Smart of him to take it. I'll just focus on myself and, you know, just try to give myself the best position to move forward. So it's all really, there's really nothing else other than those thoughts and what you saw out there. So
Tell us about that last 100.
Yeah, you know, something I've kind of lacked all year, just a little bit of a pop. Felt pretty good kind of throughout, and then, you know, I just been really kind of flat the last 100 in a lot of races, and you know, it's I don't know. I mean, I kind of been searching for answers the last few weeks, and I think it's just kind of like, you know, me just having a hard talk to myself, being like, look, I missed last year, not just from racing, but training. You know, if I missed last year and I was training all year and I didn't race, I would still be struggling to get back to, you know, what these guys are doing. But after missing on top of racing training as well at 33, you know, it is what it is. And so, you know, every week I just keep putting my head down and putting in the work, and you know, just been making steadily improvements throughout the season, which I'm happy with. But, you know, unfortunately, you know, this year a lot of guys are way ahead of where they typically are here in the U.S. this time this year. So
thank you, man.
Of course.
You said on a podcast, a video podcast a couple months ago,
Yeah.
the goal is to make it to Paris and ride off in the sunset. Does that mean next year you're planning to be your last season?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we'll see. I mean, I'll be honest, my contract is up end of next year, so that's without a question. I'll be still fighting, you know, for a spot come trials time next year. And yeah, that's the goal. You know, I didn't really get the chance to start running till end of last year. Real workouts didn't start till like early this spring, end of winter. So, you know, this year I knew that Budapest would have been a little bit of a, you know, a lofty goal, but you know, of course, the greediness takes over when you get within USA's and you want more than you kind of originally planned at the beginning of the year. You know, if you'd have told me at the end of the summer, or sorry, early summer, end of spring, I'd be at 336 and 148, you know, 6 months ago, I'd be very pleased and happy with that. But then, of course, when you do it, and you know, you're kind of sniffing at making a U.S. final, of course, you know, you want a little bit more. So, you know, I just gotta be happy with like kind of how I'm competing. I'm leaving it all out there every time I step on the track, racing wise. So, so yeah, I mean, long story short, yeah, I'm still training for Paris, and that's the long-term goal.
How have you lost like 6 weeks ago? Because I think a lot of people still at 336 in LA and think, oh, Centrowitz back. How's it gone since then?
It's been good. You know, I have not missed any days of training, and that's in my position. That's all you can ask for. I mean, obviously, yeah, that race was a nice jump forward in terms of my progression. But you know, the following week I ran a 338, and I went into it like really heavy-legged. I wasn't smart in terms of, you know, just giving myself a fair shot, and so I was a little happy, kind of, you know, not happy, but I was obviously very disappointed in the race. But I didn't feel like I took a step back, just because I ran a couple seconds slower.
Yeah.